Hello, tech enthusiasts. Welcome to the Daily Byte. Let's get into today's top tech stories. Meta acquires AI agent social network Moltbook. Meta is doubling down on AI agents with its latest acquisition. They've purchased Moltbook, which is basically a social network but for AI agents instead of people. Yeah, you read that right. AI agents socializing with each other. This move shows Meta is serious about the future of AI-driven interactions and agent-based technologies. We're likely to see this technology integrated into Meta's existing platforms, potentially creating more sophisticated AI features across Facebook, Instagram, and WhatsApp. It's another piece of Meta's broader AI strategy, and honestly, a social network for AI agents is either brilliant or the beginning of a sci-fi movie. Either way, Meta is betting big on this space. Electric air taxis. FAA greenlights 26 states. The Federal Aviation Administration just gave the go-ahead for electric air taxi test flights across 26 states. And this is huge for urban air mobility. We're talking about eVTOL aircraft, those electric vertical takeoff and landing vehicles that have been promised for years. Now companies can finally conduct real-world flight testing across multiple locations instead of being stuck at single test sites. This approval signals that the FAA has confidence in the safety of this technology, which is a big deal considering how conservative aviation regulators tend to be. If these tests go well, we could actually see commercial air taxi services becoming reality sooner than expected. Imagine skipping rush hour traffic by hopping in a flying taxi. It's getting closer to reality. This could genuinely transform how we think about getting around cities. AI productivity study, 100,000 developers tested. A massive study of 100,000 developers just dropped some real numbers on whether AI coding tools actually work. The average productivity boost, 15 to 20% across all use cases. In optimal conditions for real-world coding tasks, that number can jump to 35%, which is pretty impressive. But here's the catch. AI doesn't always help. There are situations where it actually decreases productivity, depending on the context and task type. This isn't some marketing fluff. It's empirical evidence showing that AI tools are legitimately useful, but not a magic solution for everything. If you're a developer or managing a team, this data is super valuable for figuring out where AI tools make sense and where they don't. The takeaway? AI coding assistants are helpful, but you need to be strategic about when and how you use them. Google's Multimodal Embedding 2 launches. Google just released Gemini Embedding 2, and it's their first truly multimodal embedding model. This thing can process text, images, video, audio, and documents, then map all of that into a single unified embedding space. Why does this matter? Because until now, different types of content lived in separate silos. Now you can build AI applications that actually understand how a video relates to a text description or how audio connects to an image. This opens up possibilities for way more sophisticated search and retrieval systems that work across media types. Imagine searching for a concept and getting relevant results, whether they're in a podcast, a video, a document, or an article, all ranked together based on actual relevance. It's the kind of infrastructure that enables the next generation of AI applications that feel more natural and intuitive. Construction waste becomes 3D printed furniture. An Amsterdam-based company called Actual is doing something brilliant with construction waste. They're using 3D printing to turn demolition debris into public furniture and architectural elements. The material they've developed contains up to 85% recycled solid waste from construction sites, creating a legitimate closed-loop production system. Instead of demolition waste going to landfills, it becomes the raw material for customizable furniture, benches, architectural features, you name it. Researchers are even working on perfecting 3D printing cement mortar with recycled aggregates for more concrete applications. This tackles two problems at once. It reduces construction waste and creates sustainable building materials. It's a perfect example of circular economy thinking, where waste from one process becomes the resource for another. Is this information helpful? Let me know in the comments. Tap like, hit subscribe, and share with a friend. It really helps the channel. See you in the next edition of the Daily Byte.